Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of March 8th, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, my moon babies, just take what fits and leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else. And also check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you don't know what those placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Scorpio collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What do they, or we, right? We as a Scorpio moon, what do we not see coming for the week of March 8th, 2026? What do we not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Up, two cards came out. We have Into You and we have An Offer. Okay, could be in respect to career and finance or love and romance. Let's see where we go with this message. At the bottom of the deck, you have Thief. Tell me why Into You and An Offer is something that the Scorpio collective does not see coming this week. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Okay, first card out we have is the Star. Now this is your energy if you've never seen this reading before. So in your energy, we have the Star, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with is the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and that Seven of Swords. Comes up in our readings a lot, I know. Star card. Tell me why the Star card is here. Why is the Star card here for the Scorpio collective? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Star card is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Hermit. Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here for the Scorpio collective? One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles is clarified by Two of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Before we get into this person's energy, I have two different messages here for you, so take them how it resonates. For some of you, you are really concerned about your finances. You are wanting to achieve or trying to achieve the status here of the Nine of Pentacles, someone who is financially abundant on their own, someone who can enjoy the fruits of their labor as opposed to just working themselves to exhaustion just to keep the lights on. So there seems to be something here of you would really like to be emotionally content when it comes to money. And it doesn't say that money buys happiness, but money does provide you with a level of comfortability. And you seem to be going back and forth, trying to make a decision about what would be the best long-term financial solution for yourself or financial plan for yourself. But you're very confused. Where do I start? How do I begin? Like if you want to launch a business, you're kind of racking your brain here this week. You're looking for some type of clarity. You're looking for the breakthrough moment or that eureka moment where you're like, oh, okay, I know what I could do, or I know what kind of business I could launch, or I know when I can launch it. You're hoping and praying for that Ace of Swords. Like I'm looking for this breakthrough moment that will provide my life with some kind of long-term financial stability. I don't think you're looking for a quick short-term gain. It's like I'd like to be the Nine of Pentacles and then one day even get to the level of the King of Pentacles. But again, you seem to just be going round and round with that Seven of Cups to the Nine of Swords. Just, I don't know, I feel like everything that you're discovering here in terms of jobs or financial investments, you're just not really happy with them in that Five of Cups. You're just kind of like, no, that's not it. That's not it. You're looking for that aha eureka moment, like, oh, I know what I could do. I know where I could apply for work or where I could apply for funding or what I can do to become self-employed. Sometimes King of Pentacles could be someone who's self-employed. So if this is a career and finance reading, you seem to be racking your brain and trying to come up with an idea on how you can create long-term financial stability for yourself. Now, you do have an offer coming in if that's the case. So it looks like someone could be extending to you a loan, could be extending to you financial advice. This could also be maybe someone making you an offer to purchase a property. For those of you who are like you're interested in selling a property, you could be receiving this offer here. However, whatever it is that you are receiving, again, in terms of career and finance, like if it's a job or a financial loan, or you're selling your home and someone's making an offer to buy it, it's not exactly what you had hoped for. Like you were hoping for more. So if it's a job opportunity that comes in, you're like, I was really hoping that I could get more money. They're into you. They're providing you with the job. They're making you that offer. But with that thief to the 7 of swords, you're like, wow, I'm really selling myself short. Like they're not paying you adequately for your skills or talents. If you're selling your home, you're receiving an offer, but it's nowhere near listing. And again, you're like, I'm glad I got the offer. They're really into the house, but it's nowhere near what I thought I could sell it for. And if you're coming up with your own ideas here, it looks like there's a possible engagement here between you and this person, about like how to, and this could just be you are inquiring, like, how much is it going to cost to open up a website, or how much is it going to cost to take some classes or courses? But again, here you feel like this person is taking advantage of you financially, or that like you don't know your worth and value. So they're making you an offer, but it's not exactly what you want. Let me get a couple of cards for this person, and then I'll give you the love reading that's here as well. For my Scorpios, where this is finance related, and this is like I said, new job, business proposal, you're looking for funding. Tell me about this person's energy here. One more shuffle. Thank you. That 7 of Swords is clarified by the 9 of Wands, Temperance, and the 6 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. So this very well could be the boss, the financier, a business partner or prospective business partner. Whoever this person is, I almost feel like they know that you're desperate. Like they know that you're looking for a mortgage. So yeah, are they providing you with a mortgage? Yes, but it's like a high interest mortgage. This person knows they're getting the better of you. They're not doing it accidentally. They're doing it intentionally. You know, if they're providing you with a job, they know that you're worth a lot more than what they're offering you, but they also know that you're desperate for a job, or you've been out of work for a long time. If you're selling a house, this person can afford to pay you more, but they're choosing to undercut you. For whatever reason, they're under the impression that you need to sell the house now. So are you receiving that victory in terms of an offer? Yes, but this person purposely knows that they're undercutting you. So I would be mindful of any financial opportunities you have this week, even if you are inquiring with someone about their services, like whether this is a website provider or maybe you're looking to rent a storefront. Whoever it is you are talking to this week about some type of financial opportunity or career advancement or even a possibility of a job, I feel like this person is taking advantage of you. Are they into you? Do they are legitimately making you the offer? Yes. They also know that they're undercutting you or undercutting your value, and they seem to be okay with that. And the feeling here is like you're coming from a place of desperation, and I don't know what's energetically telling them that. Maybe you went on the interview and you said, I really need this job, or something like that. I don't know. They feel like they could take advantage of you. For those of you where this is love related, because on the card I do have two individuals embracing here in a romantic gesture. So for my Scorpios where this is a love reading this week, tell me about the star. Tell me about the star. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the 2 of Wands. Tell me that 7 of Cups. One more shuffle. Thank you. 7 of Cups is clarified by the 5 of Cups. Strength. 2 cards came out here. The Ace of Wands and the Temperance card. Bottom of deck, 4 of Swords. Tell me why the 9 of Pentacles is here. One more shuffle. Thank you. 9 of Pentacles is clarified by King of Wands, the Death card, and the Sun. Bottom of deck, 4 of Cups. If this is a love and romance reading for you, if you're a single Scorpio, I think you're okay being single. I don't think you want to be single. I think you're desiring long-term committed partnership here. It's something that you dream about. You would like someone that you can come together with and build a future with. And so in that respect, 9 of Pentacles, yeah, you're kind of good on your own. But you also would like to engage with someone that you're passionate about and they're passionate about you. And there's some long-term committed partnership here. But you seem to be confused about like, well, should I start dating? You know, if there is someone that you're interested in that Ace of Wands, you're not sure if you should approach them. There's a little hesitation on your part. So if you're a single Scorpio, I think you would like to connect with someone, but it's not out of desperation. It's out of, I have a pretty good life and I'd like to share that with someone. In that respect, I do think you have someone here who is into you. Tell me about this person for my single Scorpios. One more shuffle. Thank you. For my single Scorpios, we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Three of Cups, and we have the Five of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have 10 of Wands. This person would like to connect with you. This person, though, has some type of internal conflict. What is the internal conflict for this person? This person would like to ask you out on a date. This person does want to get to know you. But what is that internal conflict? One more shuffle. Thank you. The 10 of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups. This person doesn't know if they want long-term committed partnership. If you're a single Scorpio, this person could be committed elsewhere. It's a connection that they're leaving. So for some of you, this person has exited a long-term committed partnership. They have an interest in you. They're into you. They're making you an offer, wanting to take you out to eat or something like that, take you out on a date. They're expressing interest in you. But because they came out of a long-term partnership, as much as they want the Three of Cups, they're not so sure if they want the 10 of Cups so soon after exiting a long-term committed partnership. For others of you, this person is interested in you, but they're currently disembarking or disengaging from a long-term committed partnership, but their interest is you. So that's for my single Scorpios. For my Scorpios where you are coupled, I think you too are desiring long-term connection. I think you love your person a lot in that Queen or King of Cups energy. I don't read body parts, but you seem to be at the Two of Wands because you're not sure if this relationship can really go the distance. I think you dream about it. I think you wish about it. I think you would like this person to be your happily ever after, but you seem to be, I don't want to say that you're upset. You seem to be, I don't know, of the mindset of, yeah, we have a great vibe here and we have great chemistry in that Ace of Wands, but it's kind of like, where's the long-term committed partnership? Or why is the relationship not progressing? I feel like you want to lay down roots in that Three of Pentacles with this person. And although you like this person, love this person, want to build with this person, you can see a future with this person, you're also not completely happy or content with the state of the relationship at this time. So for my Scorpios who are coupled, tell me about the Seven of Swords here for their person's energy. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the 10 of Cups shows itself again. The Devil and the Four of Swords. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Do you make this person happy? Yes. But this person has a toxic pattern within themselves. Devil to the Seven Swords. Probably my least favorite combination next to the Magician and the Devil, or the Magician and the Seven of Swords. So this person has a toxic pattern that they need to heal. Do they see you as the 10 of Cups, the Four of Wands, someone that they could spend the rest of their life with and be content with? Yeah, that person looks at you and sees a future. But there's some toxic pattern here within them that they need to heal. What is that toxic pattern? One more shuffle. Thank you. I think I just figured it out. They're operating from Cup and Wand energy. Where's the Pentacles? You're looking for Pentacles. If you're dating this person, you're sitting here going, well, when do we move in? Or if you're already living with them, you're like, when do we get engaged? Or if you're engaged, you're like, when do we get married? If you're married, you're like, when do we have kids? Wherever you are in your connection, you're looking for the next level with them. And they're operating from Wands, Four of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. So what's the toxic pattern here? The High Priestess, the Two of Cups, and the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor shows themselves again. Page of Swords, eight. Oh, look at that. The Emperor, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Your person is a commitment phobe. They see you as their person. This person has great affection for you. I mean, there's a lot of love there with that Four of Wands to the 10 of Cups. If they're your wish fulfillment, you are without a doubt theirs. I do see you receiving an offer from this person this week. There's some type of communication they want to have with you, but this person is a commitment phobe. I'm not gonna lie to you. And you could feel like this person is like robbing you of time. Like they're, you know what I mean? Because the relationship isn't progressing the way you would like it to. I'm going to take a look at that and put it back. We have the 10 of Wands. What is this offer that this person is making to Scorpio this week? What is their current person? One more shuffle. Yeah, and this person keeps this to themselves, although I think you already know it, that they're a commitment phobe. That's why you're already in the 5 of Cups to the 7 of Cups. You're like, do I stay? Do I go? Do I keep giving it this? Like, where are we going? You're like, where are we going as a partnership? So what do they want to say to you? 10 of Swords, the Fool, and the Tower. Bottom of deck, 4 of Cups. This person is aware of their toxic pattern. They know that they're a commitment phobe. This person appears this week is going to tell you that. They're going to tell you that they would like to put an end to that they want to be more solid and more stable for you. They kind of want to start over on solid footing. They know that the way the connection has been going, you're not happy with it. And believe it or not, 4 of Cups, they're not happy with it either. What is happening for this person? I don't want to go too deep on this message, but what is happening for this person? One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Knight of Wands, we have the Chariot, and we have the 6 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Judgment, 9 of Cups, the Empress, and the 3 of Wands. I don't know. I feel like this person is getting a wake-up call, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it could be dreams that they're having in that 4 of Swords. This person is sleeping here. It could be dreams. It could be downloads. There could be some aha epiphany moment with that Tower. So something's hitting this person like a train this week where whatever toxic pattern they have, it's being reflected to them. Either they're having a conversation with someone and they're realizing that that person is behaving in a certain way, like that reflects how they've been behaving towards you. And they realize like, oh my God, that's what I'm doing to Scorpio. There's a conversation here coming this week from this person. This person wants a do-over. They want to leave the past in the past. They want something more solid with you. They're going to tell you that they are afraid of of having a long-term committed partnership or going next level with you, whatever that means to you. But they're coming in hot and heavy. They are coming in with wand energy. But I would expect this person is going to tell you that they see you as their equal and they do want long-term committed partnership with you. We have the Fool card and the World card. This person wants to start over and they want to build something more solid with you. For my Scorpios, I've got to make this quick. Oh my God, we're at the 17-minute mark. For my Scorpios, where this is a past person. We're still in Mercury retrograde, so same thing applies. I think you still care about that person. I think a part of you probably always will. But I think you're looking for a long-term committed partnership. And this person's going to have to come correct in order to get you back. For my Scorpios, where this is a past person contacting them. You have the 3 of Wands, you have the Empress, and you have the 9 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot, the Knight of Wands, and the Emperor and Justice. I would expect communication from a past person this week. I'm going to get you 2 sets of advice. For those of you where it is career and finance and that person was looking to undercut you, we'll get you some advice. And then for those of you where it's love and romance, I'll get you a set of advice cards for that as well. So take all those messages, how they resonate to you. I guess we'll all see how the week plays out for you. I expect one of those love readings there to play out for me, and probably the financial one as well, because I just reached out to someone today, actually, in regards to a financial issue. So be interesting to see if they try undercutting me on it. I will be a big old no. I will be a big old no to them if that's what they try to do. All right, 3 cards of advice here for my Scorpios, where this is a career and finance read. Let's get serious now. One more shuffle. Thank you. You have the Hierophant. So again, in a career and finance read, this is the institution. This is the corporation. This is the job, the employment agency. So you have the Hierophant, you have the 6 of Cups, and you have the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, is the Nine of Wands. Remember the King of Pentacles came out originally in your energy. You're like, I'd love to be the Nine of Pentacles, but one day I'd like to get to the King of Pentacles. Know your worth and value. Okay, when this person comes in, don't allow them to undercut you, and really go within. See, and I got King to the Queen of Pentacles. Know your worth and value. And I mean, if you really need a job, I'm not going to tell you to not take it. If this is the only job opportunity you're getting, but maybe there's something here where you can negotiate something with that Hierophant, with that, organization or that company. There might be something there where you can negotiate. Okay, well, if you're starting me off at this dollar amount, then is there a raise or maybe a review in 6 months? Make sure you get it in writing. Or is there an end of the year bonus? Or quarterly bonus or commissions, or maybe a better health benefits package. See if you can negotiate. This is telling you to know your worth and value. For my Scorpios, where this is a love reading, whether it's that past person or their current person or a new person. Advice for love here. One more shuffle. Thank you. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Lovers. And you have the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck is that Emperor. I think they came out almost every single time. And this is a second deck now. So I would say hear this person out. You have the Emperor. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the Sun. And you have the Devil. Don't ignore the red flags, regardless of who it is. There's something here about hearing this person out, because this person does want to speak to you. And again, it's only advice. If you don't want anything to do with this person, you don't have to hear them out. But there's something here. This is a turning point in this connection. This new person is asking you out. Hear them out. Your current person is having some challenges with long-term commitment, but sort of wants to start from scratch and start planning something solid. Hear them out. It's a past person coming back around. Hear them out. They all have something to say to you about some type of, I don't know if it's a toxic pattern or trait in them or a fear that they have. There's an acknowledgement on their part. And I would hear this person out, whether you're interested in them or not. That is what I have for you for the week ahead. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.